Greetings everyone, what is up with me again? Today I'm Brian1 with another video review for all. In this video review, we're going to be hitting the final stretch of the Stunticon combiners. Motormaster, Drag Strip, Wild Rider, Dead Ant, and Breakdown. All five of them, as we all know, are going to combine into the almighty Menasor. But I'll have to admit this, I do agree with my friend on this right here. With the trailer, they should have made the trailer probably a little bit, probably like a bit longer on this guy, on Motormaster right here. Because like, I would have liked it, I think it would have been much easier if they would have made it to where, like, the front, if like, the entire assembly would have folded back, and probably the front section of him would have turned into the arms, back section into the legs, or just like with how they have it right now, the upper half would have turned into the arms, the lower half turned into the legs. You know what I mean right there. But yeah, I think they should have done something like that right there, or just left it as maybe made it more G1-esque. I think they should have made it more G1-esque to where like this would have formed the feet and this would have formed, the upper body. And then the arms would have formed the combiner arms for the Stunticons right here. But yeah, I will admit they definitely did a decent enough job with it. I just wish they would have met with more of the G1 approach with the Stunticons right here. So let's go ahead and transform each and every one of these guys. But the main area we're going to really tackle is the trailer and Motormaster right here. So I'm going to go ahead and take these guys off to the side and take these guys off to the side right here as well. I'm also going to take the trailer off to the side. So now we're going to go ahead and focus in on Motormaster right here. With Motormaster, the transformation process is fairly simplistic. It's like kind of placing him into his robot mode, but a bit differently. Now, right here is the robot head. We're going to go ahead and take the wheels, fold the wheels on in. Go ahead and take this assembly right here, untap that. We'll swing this on out. There we go. Untap this right here, untap this right here. There we go. There we are. So far, so good. So far, so good. Now, go and take the arms. And yes, I withdrew his fists on in for this one right here because his fists do need to be inside of his arms for the combiner part. There we go. There we have it. Now, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to rotate his arms on down, and let's see, if I can remember correctly, either they tap into place or I'm just going to swing the arms down and keep them like that right there. Now, this part right here, it only swings back for the robot mode, but it swings forward and rotates all the way up right here for the combiner mode. Go ahead and take his lower waist right here, rotate this around. There we go. There we are. Rotate this on down. You want to keep this thing right here, and for the legs right here, for the leg assembly right here, go ahead and fold this on. Wait, hang on first. I'm trying to remember this as best as I possibly can right now. First things first, you want to take this, separate that right there. So far, so good. Now, I've recently transformed this, It's here. This will tap in onto the side right here. This. So yeah, that's right. So these will rotate around. There we go. Take these things right here, fold them on in. With this thing right here, and I'll show you guys that in a second. There we go. Rotate that around right there. There you go. And there we go. Tab those in right there. Rotate that down and tab that on in. Go ahead. Let's see if I think I rotated the waist around. If I didn't, I will do that real shortly. Let's see here. What you want? Oh yeah, I did rotate it around. Because like this thing right here is to go up into the little crevice right there. So yeah. I'm going to go ahead and do this right here, rotate this on up, untap that right there. Make sure this is down right there. There we go. What you want to do is take this right here, rotate this on down, little slot, little tab that into place. There we go. Now go ahead and do the same thing on this side right here. Same thing on this side. Rotate that around. Now rotate this, his arm around right here, and rotate this on down. Go ahead, bring this on down as well, and have that end right there. There we go. Go ahead and take this leg right here. Now, this is a bit of a tricky part right here. You want to try to get these legs into this little crevice right here. Just go ahead and take this, shove this up right here. Yeah, I will admit that did come out of place, but I'll try and make it a little bit easier. Best thing to do is go ahead and do it right there. Yeah, push that up right there. Close this right here over it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. If I can possibly, just possibly, this is. Hang on. Yeah, that's why I said this is the tricky part right here. You have to really try to slide this up into. Okay, I'm doing something. I know I'm doing something wrong. Am I doing something wrong? I think I am. I just remind myself. I don't know how, but I just remind myself of the little engine that could. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. There we go. There we are. There we go. Now what you want to do is try to get this properly aligned. There we go. This little tab will go into there. This little tab I thought would have went into that little I thought that was a little slot down there, but there's no slot. So go ahead and rotate this on, pull this on up, and just tab this into place. There we go. There we are. Same thing on this side right here. Go ahead and just push this. Whoops. Sorry about that. And I thought I had originally lost my old tripod, which reminds me of. I found out my father-in-law put the tripod into a trash bag along with a lot of other stuff, including his trailer. His trailer went into the trash. I wiped it off to clean it as best as possible. Oh wait, I'm almost forgetting one other thing. Before I tab that into there, good thing I haven't done anything on that side yet. Go ahead and take his head, untap it right there. Take his combiner head, bring it up, bring that piece on up right here. There we go. Take his robot head, rotate it down right there, and push it into his abdominal area. And there we go. And there we go. Combiner head is now out. Now we can put everything into place. That's one thing I almost forgot about. Also, I will admit, I do not have his sword. I have no idea where his sword ran off to. Every time my father-in-law touches my stuff, the majority of my stuff goes missing. And I know right where most of my stuff is at. I know he wants to keep the place clean, but the way he does it, he loses a lot of our stuff. Go ahead and try to. I'll admit this, like, I thought, like, whenever I showed you guys I found the blaster, I definitely did find the blaster inside of another box that he had packed our stuff, and he packed my stuff into. He did not wait until I was absolutely ready to begin packing. There we go. There we are. Everything is now tapped into place. Yeah, I will admit, that's a little bit complicated. Here, let me show you. That's a little bit complicated because you gotta try to get, like, his leg in there the right way. You see, he has to go in there the right way, which is pretty complicated. Definitely pretty complicated. There we go. I'll go ahead and take this, untap that, and rotate this all the way on down. Tab that into right there. Untap that. Rotate this on down. Tab that into there. Go, and voila, voila. Now that we have that done right there, let's go ahead and take this off to the side. I have a bit of a mess to clean up here. I've been both lazy and busy at the same time. Now, the trailer right here will configure into the individual components. Almost forgot. Need to do this first. Take this, separate that first. There we go. Take this piece, rotate it on up right here. There we are. Untap this right here. There you go. Take this, put this off to the side, back there. Take this right here. You want to rotate up the leg components. Make sure, there we go. Now go ahead and take the upper body right here. I'll take this chest piece right here, rotate it on up. Yes, that does form the chest piece. Now go ahead and take this little, now take the waist area, rotate it around. There we go. Take this little purple bit and fold it on down. There we go. There we are. Put that back there. For this right here, split it in two. This right here, split it in two. There you go. There you are. Take the fist, rotate the fist on down. There you go. And these will fold on over and fold into place. There we go. Same thing with this one right here. Folds on down, folds on up. There we go. There we are. Take this fist, rotate this fist on over, tap that into place right there. There we go. Take this right here, split this, and the gun will fall out. This right here will help form the legs. Untap that. Go, rotate, fold that on over. Go, take this, tap it, fold it on up, and tap it into place. There we go. Same thing with this side, right here. Untap. There we go. And there we go. Take this, fold it on up, and tap it right into there. Kind of like a soft tab right there. Helps to hold it into place. So far, so good. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is this. I'm going to go ahead and help to form the upper body. What I put, there we go. See this right here? There's a little tab right here that will go into the slot right there, and a little hole in the back right there that will tap into. What I'm going to do is this. Also, these little bits will go into those little holes right there. So let's go ahead. Let's do this right here. Tap it right there. Take this, fold it on up and over, and just tab that right there. Now, what you want to do is take these right here, pull these on up. There we go. Are so far so good. Take his legs, slide his legs onto this right here. If at all possible. Oh, wait. Almost forgot. You have to slide up. Oh boy. Oopsies. Hang on. I got that. I don't know how that even happened. I keep on moving the camera on over. I don't know why I keep on moving the camera on over. Okay, there we are. One thing I forgot. Like these things right here have a little tab right there. It goes into a little slot right there. A little slot right there. So just push this on in. There we go. Now I'll go ahead and take this leg right here, slide it on in, and there we go. Into place. Slid into place. Push this on. Push him on back. Bring this on. Bring up the camera. So far, so good. Look at how tall he's getting. Yeah, he's all grown up now. Now, what I'm going to do next is drag strip. Arm components are very simplistic. I'm going to take drag strip. He has a couple of tabs, well, a couple of slots right there. Two little tabs right there. And also, a little slot right there with a little button in there. That's what this thing will push into. Just watch this. Go. And also, these two will go into these two. And these two right down here. So, go. Here we are. Push that right into there. Now, the reason I'm doing it like this right here is because, like, it's a bit complicated sometimes if you want to separate like that. So I'm making it easier on myself because of this. Like, you want to fold it on down at first and fold this on up right there. Fold this on down, fold that on up, and skipping this, going down a little square piece to fill in that gap. I do like how they did that right there. I do like that. But my question is, where did that... Let's see here. I want to look at something real fast. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay. Got it. Just want to take a quick look at where that little square piece was at the whole time. Well, that little square slot. There we go. Take this, tap it right there. Fold this in. There you go. Now we're going to do next. This arm, do the same, repeat the same process for this guy right here. The remolded version, but same transformation of him. Now this is one thing I wish that they would have focused with, like remolded, giving like a more of a remold on him. Because like they did with him, they didn't do it. They remolded him, but they didn't remold these two right here. They just didn't. They just kept the same transformation mold. I think it's so that way they could cheapen the budget. But oh boy, even I think they lost a lot of money probably, or maybe just eBay scalpers just managed to buy them all up or something. I'm not for sure, but you all know what I mean. You all know what I mean. I'll go ahead and take this right here. I just noticed this two little slots right there, a couple of slots right there. I'll do this right here. I want to analyze that one real fast, relatively soon. Now, let's go ahead and just try to, there we go, tap it into place and just untap. That right there. Go, fold that on up, fold this on. This was right, this look right there. That was like that right there. Now you just untap that, fold this on down, and this little tab will go in that little slot right there. Oh, also a tab right there, goes in a little tab right there, goes in that little slot down there. So there we go. There we have him. Take this, fold it up, and just slide this on right here. There we go. There we are. He has two cars right here. His two cars. Now, what we're going to do is this. Take this. Fold this on up right there. There we go. There we are. There we go. There we go. So far with Wild Rider. Now you guys can put this on either way. Because like this little piece will push into that, and these two little tabs right, and these little two slots will go into those. These little two little tabs will go in those little slots right there. I'm trying to say that in reverse. Strike that. Reverse it. And yes, I've heard about the movie called Wonka. And I'll say this, me and my wife, we're wanting to go see it. It looks pretty good. Getting this to fit on here properly is... Hang on for a second. This has been complicated. I'm supposed to push at the same time that Oh boy. That never stays flush. That never wants to stay flush. Come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, good. Come on. There it goes. And that part right there is closed. Yes, I got them on there. Now it's a little bit tricky sometimes. Sometimes that's a little bit tricky. You know, for this part right here, we'll go ahead and take breakaway and just untap. That, rotate this on up right here, fold this on up right there. There we go. So far, so good. There we go. Put that on down. Go. R. Now, what you want to do is take him, push him on in, right to there, as much as you possibly can. That does not look like it's fully closed right there. I think I see the problem. That one piece right. Oh boy. I want to remove the spoiler. I am not wanting to break the spoiler. There we go. But come on. This is not one to hang on for a second. I need to take out this off camera in order for me to get this on there properly. Okay, I got him on there. Now, whenever I did that, I also did a little analyzing. I'm going to put the spoiler back on. I analyzed these two right here, and I'll say this. It definitely does depend on how you both put these out. I think he can go over here if you want him to go in. Well, no, I think he can go over here if you want him to do so, because like those two little indents in his right there. Those things right there. But one thing I've also noticed whenever I took him off on this side, look at this. He has a couple of straight ones, So yeah, there we go. There we are. So yeah, it definitely does depend on. So yeah, they have it specifically where drag strip goes on this end and where dead end goes on this end. As well as for these two guys down here, I'm not for sure if they made it to where it depends on which side they're either on, but so far it might depend. I'm not 100% for certain. There might be a bit of a difference. The key way to know is to like take him off, but I'm not one. Hang on, you know what? I'm just going to take one quick look. Hang on. Okay, I took a look at them. They both have the same exact mold for like the combiner part down there. But so yeah, I think they made it to where it's optional for these two, but for these two, they made it very specific with these two right here. So yeah. Now if I was like, just go ahead and rotate the gun on out right here. I do not have the sword still. I have no idea where that thing is at anymore, but I'm not going too much about it since I had the upgrade kit version for the sword. So there we go. Let's try to do this right here. Now, one other thing, and that thing fell down here. Now, you can actually place it to where this thing, to his gun, can go into his fist right here, if you want to do so. That way he can fire at any and all Autobots, Autobots that he wants to do so. Or, from what I saw of the upgrade kit, I decided to experiment with this right here. To show you all real fast, I'm going to show you all how I experimented with this. Okay, you want to make sure you fold this the right way. So far, so good. Fold this on out as well. If I'm remembering how to do this correctly. Oh yeah, that's right. Fold this on up right here and just have this in. There we go. Put that together. Here we are so far. Now, what I decided to do is I took this, tapped it right here into the trailer hitch. Now, either you can do it like this or just rotate around, do it like that right there. And like there's a little tab right there. You can place this thing onto, if you wish to do so. And I did this right here. I decided to make my own little customization. I know in the upgrade kit they have like a little component of their own to give this thing some usefulness, but I managed to do it on my own custom version, so that way you can have like a really big gun right here, really big, massive gun, which is really nice right here. I do like this, and also if you want to, you can just fold this on down. This can just be his little sight right here. Just give you his little sight right there. Like he could just be aiming down that right there and bam. But yeah, you guys can do that right there if you want to do so, or just place this into his fist right here, firing at the Autobots. Yeah, or just placing it to this side right here. There we go. So far. And I must admit, they really did a really good job with the combiner version of Menasor right here. Very nicely done. Very G1-esque. I'll admit, very G1-esque. Taking out the gun right there. But yeah, for like articulation, his arms, they can definitely go all right and down, all around if you want them to do so. also, like, you can probably have it to where, yep, you can have it to where it swings on out like so. There we go. It's like shoulder hinges up here despite it being down here. But I think that's where like things are, well, that is where things are connected. But yeah, pretty good job. Elbow can bend up right there and down right here. Swivel in the fist right there. Very nicely done. Bring the leg on back, forward. You can have them do the if that doesn't come off, you can have them do the splits. And you can also have them do the splits right here as well. Just got to do it the right way. There we go. Soft ratchet joint, I'll admit. That's a really good soft ratchet. There we go. No ankle tiltage, unfortunately. There's like no ankle tiltage. But it does kind of look like, yeah, there is a little bit of, there's some ankle tiltage. It's on a bit of a tight ratchet joint right there. Just a bit of a tight ratchet joint. These are not fully closed. I think they should have worked on these a little bit more so that they could close up fully. Also, right here, you have like a little thigh swivel right there, and you can bend at the knee right here. Nicely done. Nicely done. So yeah, and also waist articulation, but that's mostly for the transformation process of this guy. But yeah, they definitely did a really good job with Menasor overall. And I can't wait to do the upgrade kit on him because quite frankly, the upgrade kit does help to enhance him greatly, especially with his little fists right down here, along with his feet down there. I think his fists, once I begin to work on it, once I begin to work on him, I'll be able to see what all is good, what all is bad and such. So yeah. For a couple of comparisons. I did not know what all comparisons I could use right now, but here he is with Jet Convoy Optimus Prime, along with Fans Hobbies Naval Commander. Just to show you all a couple of good examples. Oh man, they're pretty tall. They're pretty tall. Yeah, so far so good. There we go. Down the floor. Also, a few more comparisons. Here he is with one figure I haven't shown on this channel ever since 2009. And I gotta make sure he's in proper working order. Well, proper order actually. He's definitely aged pretty well, kind of ish. And this is okay. Gotta put his arm into his socket. There we go. So far, there we are. Wow, I gotta get a new one of him real soon, as soon as I can. And probably do a video review on him. The much superior version, ROTF Optimus Prime. There you go. Along with the MPM Optimus Prime. Yeah, these stored downstairs, and so they're not in proper order right now. So yeah, there you go. There's some comparisons right there between those two. You know, one thing about the NPM Bumblebee Optimus Prime, I have not yet gotten him fixed at all. I haven't had the chance to do so at all. Also, there's a couple of figures I have on me right here that I can easily do comparisons that I haven't done video reviews on just yet, but I will get down to them relatively soon. But here he is right next to NPM Megatron, along with NPM Blackout. So far, so good. And I'll tell you all this, NPM Blackout, he's going to be a pretty big challenge for me. Pretty big challenge. And now for the rarest of them all. The rarest of them all. And his Megatron's kneecap came off again. Wow. The rarest figure of them all right now. That's next to impossible to grab up. Wei Zhang Black Apple's Thunder Leader. So yeah, you can definitely tell the difference between them right there. So yeah, there we go. We are so far, we are. That's basically it for Menasor right here. They definitely did a really great job. I am very glad that Hasbro has come on out with a new Menasor figure. But now my next question is, what else are they going to come on out with? Like, what's their next step for possibly another combiner? I do believe that they are teasing. Either teasing or they are being legitimate about the next combiner being like the next combiner being like Armada Optimus Prime and possibly and hopefully Jetfire. But I also know we're gonna get a leader class Megatron from the Armada, along with hopefully not only Jetfire but also Overload and hopefully Tidal Wave, so that way we can get a throwback and hopefully we can get. I know these are definitely stretching it a great deal, but hopefully a more proper Cybertron Optimus Prime compared to the previous one they decided to do, because that one was like a knockoff compared to the actual version. From my own, I'll admit, pretty much from my point of view, because they did a sloppy job with him. They definitely did a sloppy job with him. But I'm hoping that they'll come on out with more figures like that as a throwback from 20 years ago, back in the Armada, Energon, and Cybertron line, because of Omega Supreme, Leo Breaker, Wing Saber, both versions, Jetfire and Overload. So hopefully we can get like some really awesome figures, like pretty much like this one right here. So if you all have enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to me and Wishmaker, and also if you want to try and find Menasor, your best bet is on eBay or the combiner set, which costs about $200. I was told about that from some friends of mine that I buy up some figures from. And also, if you want to follow me on social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Discord, and so on. And also, I will admit this, I did not do this one part right here, but you can take, like, I'm only going to use a couple of these, like a couple of sets of these guns as examples. You can take guns and add them onto right here. So put one right there, put one right here. I know these are not his, but just bear with me. Just bear with me. Put it right there, put it right there. Can't put any kind of blast effects on them since like there's a spoiler right here. But you can also put a couple of guns right here and right here. As well as for blast effects, here's one. Oh, wait, I'm not going to leave my chair. I'm too lazy to get up. Shoot. Oh, yeah, got it. Got it. And just place the blast effect, like, place it right about there. And it stays on so that way you guys can easily have a blast effect. So, yeah. There you go. And also, check me out on social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Discord, and so on. And until next one, I'm 10.1. I'm going to sign off right now. So, peace out.